I'd like to show you multiple thread interlinking. So you've seen regular interlinking where you start with two and the rest of it is just one thread interlinked with another thread, but you might think, well, if you can grab one and cross it over, what about crossing two strands over two strands? And yes, this is possible. We finish the row, push the twist down, start another row, and we come to where the two strands are crossed over two. At this point we can incorporate it into the rest of the interlinking. So we'll have a look at that. And it looks kind of like a little cable in knitting. And it is possible to go back to that row, actually back to that spot, so back to where we have two strands crossed with two strands, and it's possible to just keep going in multiple twists. Of course, that's going to make the row height right here different than the row height here, so you might want to do multiple twists there. That is certainly an option, and there is a book that makes extensive use of that. I'll show you the book. It's Sprang Thread Twisting, a Creative Textile Technique by Skowronski and Reddy. I made a piece just sort of as an homage to them, and you can see right there quite long stretches of multiple thread interlinking. It's kind of a silly piece that I did just for fun. And so that is multiple thread interlinking of a lot of twists and a lot of threads crossing. But I think the real use for this is to make a pattern of holes. And since I follow Peter Collingwood's The Techniques of Sprang, this is really what he shows it used for. You can, you know how you start over here and you pick up two from the back and push down one from the front. You sort of make an end move like that. Your end move is to pick up one from the back and push down two from the front. And effectively you split into two pieces and you've stopped, and now you need to start again. Continue on in the regular way and end your row. But you've got that funny little thing in the middle where you put multiple strands over. You're going to need to work the second row, and you see that slit, it just kind of keeps going. And it's not until you do a new row 1 that it closes up. But it will close up right there. So that is that. And this piece has a series of holes in the pattern. So you can have holes on a background of interlinking. This is the interlinking and these are the holes. It's also possible to do that in reverse. I have not been able to do that yet, but it is possible. Things like the double-headed eagle would be like that. That is in one of the plates in Peter Collingwood's book. There's the meeting line, and here's the bottom of the fabric, which shows the exact same thing except a little looser because I didn't compact it well. but this is using multiple threads interlinking to create a hole.